I'm a little ADHD these days. A few weeks ago, I missed the after-school activity sign-up by only about 20 minutes, but it might as well be I've never even tried because those spots are gone so fast. The sign-up was at 8 p.m., which is in the middle of our bedtime routine. We've been trying to keep our phones out of the way during bedtime these days, so by the time I realized I missed an alarm, it was already too late. This is frankly not the worst alarm to miss, but this is also not the first alarm that I've missed, so I feel like I want to do something about having a better reminder system, because otherwise I feel like something like this is definitely going to happen.
I forgot it was early day! I forgot the kids at school!
So I flexed my nerd muscles and built my family an AI calendar assistant. This calendar assistant consists of 3 main functionalities. 1, a physical screen hanging on the wall where it displays the events and tasks for the day, so we can take a glance at it before heading out and be reminded of any meetings or anything that we need to bring. 2, a reminder system throughout the house. We have smart speakers in the major rooms in our house, and I've already had them connected up to a Home Assistant network. So this calendar assistant just coordinates with the Home Assistant to set up reminder messages that can be broadcasted to the entire house. So even if I'm taking a nap or shower, I can still be alerted in time to transition. And 3, it regularly checks the scheduling folder in our family email, find new events and add them to the calendar. The idea is that as long as I forward any email that has to do with scheduling to that folder, then I can forget about it, delete the event from my mental load, and get reminders for it when it becomes relevant. The brain of the system is hosted on the Raspberry Pi Zero. Coordinating with email and calendar is done using the Google APIs, and the decision-making and information extraction is done by calling LLM APIs. And this is how it works. At 6 a.m. every morning, a real-time clock will fire an alarm to wake up the system, which turns on the Raspberry Pi and run the calendar assistant program automatically. The program will first pull the calendar, task list, and weather information of the day from our family account using Google APIs. It will parse the information and fill the calendar. I've listed all of our routine events in a text file. With the help of an LLM, the calendar assistant can compare the events of the day and the routine list to identify which events are considered unusual. It will then highlight those events on the calendar and then send this color-coded calendar to the e-ink display. It will then connect to our Home Assistant and set up reminder messages for the smart speakers for the unusual events using REST APIs, so that when the time comes, the Home Assistant will turn on the speakers and broadcast a reminder message. Then lastly, it will connect to our family email account and pull any new emails from the folder scheduling, extract the information from the email using LLM, and add it to the calendar with the help of a Google Calendar and Task API. And once everything is done, it will send a signal to the Pi's GPI open and trigger the battery to be cut off. The e-ink display continues to display the calendar without power, and the whole thing gets repeated the next morning. This is the bird's nest before the nest. This is the bird's nest after the nest. This is the final product where the bird's nest is shoved inside and hidden away. Look how pretty, because I ran out of the white filament at the perfect time. Here is a quick demonstration of how it works. When the program runs, the first visible change is that the screen is getting refreshed. And eventually, the new day's events will show up on the screen. Here you can already vaguely see that there is a test event at 12:30. The next thing is coordinating reminder messages with the Home Assistant. We're looking at the Home Assistant interface right now, and you can see that it deleted any of the previous alarms that it had set and added the new one. The test event is at 12:30, so it added 2 reminders, one at 12:15 and one at 12:20. And now we wait.
Reminder, test at 12:30 p.m.
Yay, it works! I've actually had it working for about a week now, and it seems great. It reminded me to bring a show and tell prop that I was definitely going to forget for my kid on the day off. And if it turns out to be truly useful for taking some mental load off, then the next thing to do is probably get rid of that bird's nest with a proper PCB board. We'll see. There might be a video on my channel for more involved technical details. Or not, because like I said, I'm a little ADHD these days.